It is September 29th, 1720. Across the Atlantic, news moves at the speed of sail, bringing reports of rapid territorial expansion and state-sponsored commerce. The latest dispatches carry reports of Russian amphibious landings in the Baltic, Spanish artillery operations in North Africa, and a massive surge in the valuation of international trade monopolies. These reports are reaching the American colonies through the American Weekly Mercury. This issue, printed in Philadelphia, serves as a direct window into a volatile geopolitical landscape. This page shows a London dispatch from June 30th, noting that the South Sea stock has reached a price of 1,000. This valuation reflects the enormous financial expectations placed on global trade routes. As the paper value of these empires rises, so does the pressure on national militaries to secure the territories and shipping lanes that provide the actual profit. Our first report comes from Stockholm, where the Baltic Sea has become a primary front for naval and land engagements. This map illustrates the Russian advance. The Tsar is traveling incognito, leading 60,000 men toward the Swedish frontier. But momentum shifted when Swedish forces approached. The Muscovite troops abandoned the Isle of Åland, attempting a rapid tactical withdrawal. The retreat ended in a violent interception near Uma. Swedish frigates caught the Russian galleys in open water, cutting off thousands of retreating troops. This defense was supported by Admiral Norris and his British squadron, who moved into the region to maintain the balance of power in the north. This engagement demonstrates that in 1720, territorial boundaries in Northern Europe are being decided by which empire can maintain naval superiority. Moving south to Rome, the focus shifts to a fragile diplomatic process attempting to manage the fallout of ongoing wars in Italy. In this June 15th dispatch, we see details for the evacuation of Sicily, overseen by the Duke of Monteleone Pignatelli. Below, the paper reports a papal mandate ordering rogue Cardinal Alberoni to answer for his actions. However, the Vatican's orders are being backed by British steel. This report from London confirms that 18 men of war have been dispatched to the region to secure the peace. In the Mediterranean, religious and diplomatic mandates in Rome are only effective when reinforced by the arrival of a British fleet. Further south in Madrid, reports describe a kinetic border conflict where military force is used to secure commercial interests in North Africa. Near the city of Ceuta, a Spanish fleet engaged a force of 2,000 Moors, maintaining a continuous naval bombardment for 12 hours. This Madrid report links the violence directly to financial gain. During the engagement, the Spanish captured a merchant vessel, seizing a cargo that included 4,000 pieces of 8 in silver. Simultaneously, the Brussels dispatch reveals how these same imperial strategies are being applied in the East Indies. A French captain reports a new treaty with the Great Mogul in India. The agreement allows for the construction of a commercial fort and grants entry to all ships flying the imperial colors. Whether bombarding Africa or negotiating in India, the goal is identical: extracting global wealth. Finally, the news turns to the domestic reports that concerned the colonial readers in Philadelphia and New York. This New York dispatch from September 26th reports on the administration of the colonies, noting that Governor William Burnet has arrived in Perth Amboy to publish his commission. At the same time, Colonel Shadrach Walton has taken command of local forces to secure the eastward frontiers against potential threats. These regional troop movements on the American frontier follow the same imperial logic as the fleets in the Baltic. They are local components of a global effort to maintain territorial control. The reports from September 1720 show that seemingly isolated regional conflicts were part of a complex, interconnected global network. The map is now linked. Baltic naval battles involve British squadrons, African silver flows into Spanish ports, and French commercial treaties are signed in India. British colonists in America were using newspapers like the Mercury to track these movements, understanding that a shift in European markets or a battle in the Baltic would eventually reach their own shores. By consuming this data, the 18th century colonial reader was a participant in the same information stream as the political and financial centers of London or Madrid. They lived at the vital intersection of a rapidly expanding and heavily contested global empire.
The Daily Dispatch, history in print. dispatch is on the way. The Daily Dispatch.